It's here, the solstice, June 20th into the 21st. And if you've been feeling like reality has been bending, like the days leading up to now have been strangely charged, you're absolutely right. Because this isn't just a seasonal shift. This is a cosmic ignition point, a rare energetic threshold where the sun's pulse strikes the earth at full intensity and everything inside you starts to respond. You may have already felt it. Sudden restlessness, vivid dreams that don't let go, moments where time feels soft, like you're slipping between timelines, an odd electric tension in your chest, like something is calling you forward but won't yet say what. This is not coincidence, this is alignment. And what's unfolding right now isn't just setting the tone for this week, it's about to ripple across months, even years of your life. Because when this solstice gateway fully opens, something ancient inside you, something you've carried quietly for years, is about to wake up. And stay with me, because in a moment, I'll reveal the exact strange phenomenon you're about to experience that will confirm you've stepped through this portal. You've already felt the pressure building. Long before the solstice officially arrives, your body has been responding, not with words, but with signals. You wake up exhausted, even after a full night's sleep, or you lie in bed, eyelids heavy, while your mind refuses to quiet, thoughts racing, images flashing, like something unseen is trying to get your attention. You feel waves of restlessness rolling through you, a strange tension behind your eyes, a low hum under your skin, like you're pacing for no reason, preparing for something you can't name. Some of you have noticed sudden shifts in your appetite. One moment starving, like you can't get enough. The next, a hollow emptiness where nothing seems appealing. This isn't about food. It's your system recalibrating, your gut, your solar plexus, your power center, reacting to the incoming current. And it's not just physical. Emotionally, you've likely felt the mood swings. Moments of deep sadness for no reason, then flashes of unexplained hope. Old memories surfacing out of nowhere. Childhood moments, old conversations, choices you thought you'd already made peace with. They're rising because something inside you is preparing to release what can't cross this next threshold. And energetically, the air around you has changed. You may have caught yourself glancing over your shoulder, feeling watched, sensing something just outside your vision. The dreams have become more vivid, haven't they? Strange symbols, people you haven't seen in years, places that don't exist but feel like home. Your intuition is sharpening, even if it feels uncomfortable. Random flashes of knowing, sudden gut pulls that don't make sense yet. Spiritually, you're being tuned, like a forgotten instrument finally being brought back into tune after years of silence. The solstice doesn't wait for you to be ready. It prepares you before you even realize what's happening. These symptoms aren't random. They're signals. The portal is opening, and your entire being is aligning itself, cell by cell, to step through it. This solstice isn't just a seasonal shift. It's a door, a portal, not a metaphorical one, a mechanical one. Because when the sun reaches this precise angle with the earth, something rare happens: transparency. The veils thin, the static clears. The usual noise between your energy and the field around you dissolves, even if only briefly. And in that clarity, the universe becomes hyper-responsive. Reality softens. The rules you've grown used to, cause, effect, time, sequence, they loosen. Not because the cosmos is doing something to you, but because it's finally revealing what's always been inside you. You're not being given new power. You're being shown what's been buried beneath the layers of distraction, fear, and conditioning. Your thoughts echo louder now. Your emotions radiate farther. The intentions you've whispered into the void, they're no longer whispers, they're blueprints. This is the solstice's real magic, not granting you gifts, but amplifying your frequency, reflecting back to you exactly what you carry. Every fear, every desire, every buried wish, energy obeys resonance. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. And right now, the space between your inner world and your outer experience is paper thin. That's why your words matter so much right now. Not as empty affirmations, but as architectural commands. You speak, and the field listens. You feel, and the current moves. You imagine, and timelines shift. The solstice isn't asking you to work harder. It's inviting you to become undeniable. Because in this window, the invisible becomes visible, and the story you've been carrying inside you is starting to write itself into reality. The threshold is here. As June 19th slides into June 20th, the gateway opens fully, not with a flash of light, not with grand announcements, but with a silence that feels intentional, like the entire universe is holding its breath. You may feel it as a subtle hum beneath everything. The air feels heavier. The space between your thoughts grows louder. This is the liminal space, the crack between worlds, where time stretches, where you're not fully here but not fully somewhere else either. Restlessness will spike. You'll find yourself pacing, lying awake at 3 a.m., wide-eyed, as if some invisible current is running directly through your spine. You're not broken. You're being tuned to receive. The electric tension in the atmosphere is not random. It's the portal pulling your frequency into alignment, like a radio dial landing on the exact channel it's been searching for. And then there's your intuition. Sharper, faster, but not always gentle. You'll hear your inner voice come alive, but it won't sound like the soft whispers you're used to. It might sound like sarcasm, like blunt humor, like a version of you that's done with your delays. Really? We're going to pretend you don't already know the answer? Sure, try the same thing again and see if it works any differently. This isn't cruelty, it's activation. The part of you that already knows is stepping forward now, no longer willing to tolerate hesitation. And then it happens. The moment. The tipping point. You'll feel it in your chest. A quiet surge. Not panic. Not excitement. But something that feels like gravity shifting directions. You'll realize you're no longer standing at the edge. You've already crossed. The Solstice Portal doesn't wait for you to declare your readiness. It moves when you do, and then it starts. The ripple. At first it feels subtle, almost dismissible. A conversation loops into unexpected depth. A message arrives from someone you haven't spoken to in months. An idea, fully formed, drops into your mind like it's always been waiting. You'll notice how people react differently to you, some drawn closer without knowing why, others pulling back, unable to explain their discomfort. This is the ripple effect of alignment, because once your field clicks into coherence, you stop chasing outcomes and start pulling them. You'll speak casual words and watch as reality responds. You'll think of someone, and within hours they reach out. You'll make an offhand comment and watch that very scenario unfold. The gap between thought and manifestation shrinks. What once took weeks to surface now arrives within days, sometimes minutes. You're not forcing this. You're not scripting every detail. You're simply becoming so clear that the field no longer questions what you're broadcasting. Reality right now is impressionable, like wet clay. And your thoughts, emotions, and visuals are the hands shaping it. The universe isn't rewarding you. It's responding to you. And the clearer your signal, the more effortlessly the pieces fall into place. Not because you're lucky, not because you're forcing, because coherence pulls reality into orbit. The solstice doesn't just amplify your energy, it synchronizes it. And in this synchronization, you'll see what true magnetic living feels like. This is where most people get it wrong. They think this is luck, that some are chosen, that only a few carry this kind of influence. But that's the lie designed to keep most people small. The solstice doesn't play favorites. It responds to coherence. Because this isn't magic the way you've been taught to imagine it. It's physics, energetic mechanics. You don't manifest by wishing harder. You manifest by vibrating clearer. When your thoughts, emotions, intentions, and actions all speak the same language, the universe doesn't question you. This is personal responsibility at the highest level. Not responsibility for controlling every outcome, but responsibility for what you carry. Your fears radiate, your doubts echo, but so do your clarity, your courage, your calm. This solstice portal strips away the noise. It won't let you hide behind rituals, crystals, or mantras if your energy beneath them is scattered. The universe isn't listening to what you say you want. It's listening to who you are when no one's watching. And right now, that signal is loud. This isn't about being perfect. It's about becoming undeniable. You've always had this power. What's changed is your capacity to own it. So ask yourself, what am I radiating right now? Because that frequency is already moving, already shaping, already drawing the next chapter toward you. You don't need another sign. You don't need permission. You are the activation. And here's the part you may not have fully realized yet. It's not just your life that's shifting, it's the people around you. The entire field is listening. When your energy aligns this deeply, you become a transmission, a living frequency others can feel. Even if they can't explain it, some will be magnetized to you. Strangers opening up out of nowhere, old friends resurfacing without knowing why, random conversations turning strangely meaningful. You might even notice people hovering, drawn to your presence, unsure what they're feeling, but unable to pull away. Others may distance themselves, confused, even uncomfortable, not because you've done something wrong, but because your energy is exposing a version of themselves they weren't ready to meet. You're becoming the mirror. Without speaking a word, your alignment is offering others a choice. Rise with you, or retreat into what's familiar. This is the quiet power of resonance. You're not here to fix them. You're not here to convince anyone. Your very existence becomes permission. Every courageous choice you make sends invisible signals, giving others the subconscious freedom to do the same. And the wildest part? You may never know who you've affected. You won't always see the bloom you sparked. Because you're not here to witness every harvest. You're here to become the spark. You are the shift. So here you are, not at the beginning, not at the end, but standing inside the shift itself. The solstice didn't arrive to change you. It arrived to reveal you, the power you're starting to feel. It was never waiting to be given. It's been inside you, quietly humming beneath the noise, waiting for the field to finally match your signal. And now, for a few precious days, the veil is thin enough that you can feel it directly. Not as wishful thinking, not as theory, but as lived experience. This is not a time to seek permission. It's a time to embody what you already know is true. The universe is responding, not to your hopes, but to your coherence. You are the broadcast. If you're feeling this shift, if strange synchronicities have been showing up, or if your dreams have been more vivid than usual, share your experience in the comments. Even just drop a 777 to let me know you're tuning into this frequency. And if you want to continue riding these cosmic waves together, make sure you're subscribed. There's much more to come. Until next time, stay awake, stay aligned, and remember, you are not waiting for the shift. You are the shift.